As you may well know, I hate so many things in this world. And one of the things I hate so much is the mainstream media with its endless propaganda and fear-mongering. One of the most tabloid TV stations in the country is WSBN from Florida. And the good news is you don't have to go to Florida to watch their news. All you have to do is go to their website, which is located at www.wsbn, and you can watch their news through the internet. And I won't forget the story they had about someone who kept throwing a rock through the window of a school bus, and the whole thing was caught on video. During the 2-minute report, they made sure that they showed the rock getting thrown through the window about 75 times to give it that extra kick. And then there was the time when an Amtrak train smashed into an oil tanker, and there was a huge explosion, and many people were killed, and they called the story Terror on the Tracks, and they were playing music as though it was the beginning of a movie. The most revolting story I've heard recently was a report about popular teenagers who were killed in a car accident. I hate popular teenagers, and I'm glad they're dead. Popular teenagers are a bunch of stuck-up, snotty pieces of conformist fucking filth who treat unpopular kids like shit. The school was loaded with grief counselors. I hate grief counselors. And they were there showing the phony, stuck-up, snotty pieces of fucking filth crying and hugging each other. It made me feel like blowing chunks of vomit. If someone who had Asperger's syndrome who was unpopular was killed, would anyone give a flying fuck? No. Well, I wish that I was lucky enough to come by a car crash scene that was loaded with popular dead teenagers. I would stop and I would pull down my pants and I would have sex with their dead mangled bodies. But with my luck, the police would end up showing up long before I get to enjoy the thick white stuff squirting out of my pants. A lot of police officers would frown upon it if they saw someone having sex with a dead body, because a lot of police officers are a bunch of psychopaths on steroids, and many of them have just gotten back from serving in Afghanistan and Iraq, who would torture and murder people, and as soon as they were done with that, they would have sex with their dead bodies. But these police officers expect people to do as they say and not what they do. This is why I enjoy watching the Friday the 13th movies. There was one scene in which Jason stuck up on a couple of stuck-up, snotty teenagers, and he chopped them up with an axe right while they were in the middle of fucking. And that was fucking beautiful. The moral of this story is, if you want me to have a better attitude towards humanity, then humanity better start treating people who are different and misunderstood a lot better. Woo!